para sa Army Lady Troopers. Gonna be a big game. Tingnan natin kung makakabawi ang reinforced conference champions and get their wins to at least 2 games. They're 1 and 2 in the standings.
Them so far, but it's still an undefeated streak for them. So I'm sure that this team would want to keep that same, finish this day the same as how they started.
What I'm interested in seeing is, how these girls follow up that massive 5-set win against the Flying Titans last week. Because obviously, that had to be draining for you as an athlete. Michelle, ako nga pinapanood ko lang sila. Ako napapagod para kila Tubino, who was
and the whole team was more fired up from that win versus Chocomucho. Chocomucho, one of the most awaited teams in this conference. So I'm sure that win.
1-1, set number 1. Para naman sa Petro
Gazz. 2-1.
What do you see are the issues they encounter in the reinforced conference? Are they adjusting now and finding it difficult to all of a sudden step up to the limelight and to the pressure of the open conference?
I'm sure, Eric, the first few games, you're gonna still look for how you perform adjusted well to one another. And in training naman, you're gonna get more touches. That's where the practice happens. So that's where everything actually happens.
1-point lead para sa Angels. Another good serve. Panaga really has perfected. Meantime, Gutierrez will score and tie the game at 3.
As papasok si Bautista, she's gonna score points. Kapag napagod naman, papalitan nila. So the bench of Army, Eric, is really deep na marami talagang mahuhugot itong si Coach Kung Fu pag kinailangan.
8 points para kay Bautista.
Mercado
That 5-set win kontra sa Flying Titans. Here, serving now. Gonzaga, down the line, yes!
Gonzaga off the hand of Cruz.
Puntahan natin itong report ni Tours Daza. Alright, maraming salamat Tours. Ano kayang belt ni
Lunag off the hand of Balsett.
Kakarati daw eh.
Bye-bye.
Siyempre, enlisted sa Army yan, Eric. Sports activities that you will get into.
Did you get into any martial art?
Martial arts, no, but I do play tennis. I did before I started playing volleyball.
May mga rango itong mga to eh. First class, there's a corporal, si Jean Pabayo is a corporal. As you see Lunag score.
6-all.
Heard how they were introduced in the previous games. Nakakaingit din, no, Eric? Of course, you want that label, that title as well. One of their consistent scorers, 21 points in that last game. Kaya ngayon, the first few serves of Petro Gazz, sa kanya talaga pinupunta para mapagod, kaka-receive, and out of focus sa palo.
But Tubino is a machine. I've seen her so many times. She will receive, papalo, and then come back, do it over again 3 times.
If you do the matchup between player to player, what's different for these two teams is that will be the X factor for these two teams.
It's going to be important talaga yung morale of both teams. Still power of the two teams, and again, who has more of it. Angela Nunag, itatawid ang bola para sa Lady Troopers. Atake si Prado. Almost a good save by Gonzaga, but wala ng second touch.
Akalain mo as a blocker, patay na. But, there are those rare moments na you're at the right place at the right time here in volleyball.
Serving for PacificTown-Army.
Good solid serve straight to the back. Wala kay Gonzalez. There's a block against Sabete. Sabete will try again. A nice adjustment in midair.
With a drop shot.
Wala sa pwesto or yung may buta sa kabilang side ng court, you can really see it once you're over the blockers.
Free ball para sa Angels. Cheng will set it up. This time, Panaga. This was one of the things sa offense.
We have a couple of strong servers on the Creamline Cool Smashers team. Siyempre, yung mga teammates ko like Eliza, who was the best server last conference. And when you don't have a good first ball, like what Chen said a while ago, consistent.
Sabi ni Rico, go PacificTown-Army, watching via the iWant app, go Bionic Ilongga, Jovelyn Gonzaga, hashtag PBL 2019. Huwag kalimutan po ang hashtag PBL 2019 para mabasa namin yung mga messages nyo. Miscommunication this time around and a few straight errors na baon sa tatlo.
Talaga ng mga players inside who will be the ones to get the ball, especially when it's two of you who are...
Di nakuha yung first ball. Was an ace Para kay Panaga, Tubino babawi from the back row,
Tubino
but that goes
sends it out.
outside. Walang check
15,
ball, so
10.
2 straight errors.
But if you're Army, you don't want to cause so much points, especially when Jeanette Panaga is on the service line. A lot of errors on the side of Army.
29 po yung replay nito sa SNA, 9 a.m. Alright, 29, 9 a.m. That's gonna be tomorrow.
Yes, off the
Tomorrow at
hand
9.
of Prado.
Eric, this is what I mentioned earlier. She was one of the game changers in that game versus Chocomucho, and she continues to go down the line. Mel Cheng isn't in front, but she is going for that down the line amidst the tall blocker in front of her. Finished off this first set. In their last game versus the Cream 9 Cool Smashers, they had more points off of errors. So the Angels really can control how their game is. Don't commit that much errors, and that's what Army really has to focus on now. Too many errors in this first set alone for them. Spike serving. Kaya naman, 5 points na ang inaas ng score ng Petro Gazz.
Dahil nga, sabi ni Michelle, baon sila ng 5 ngayon kontra sa Angels. Dunag, that's outside.
Dunag, ball is out. 13-17.
As much as effectively as you can. And another error, Eric,
+1
on the
for
side
Petro
of
Gazz.
Coach Kung Fu and the Army Lady Trooper, and also from Vicar.
Obviously, very disappointing para sa Lady Troopers. Again, not in position. Is caught napping sa depensa.
Timely substitution for the Petro Gazz Angels, bringing in Kai Balualua. So you have 3 options of spikers in front. That's why Shen Cruz was able to set it up for them.
Nasa gitna, Prado, single lady block ni Pabayo. Balualua with a tip. Wow, Kai Balualua, really, she gives quality minutes to Coach Arnold Danyo. Kahit yung laban against you guys. I mean,
Day, not to play slow like what Coach Kung Fu said, and you also expect them to deliver, especially during game day.
down by 7, they get a free point here. Double contact.
Right now, they're 6 points down, but you know, if it's Army, their mentality right now, Eric, kahit anong set, kahit anong labang, kaya nila yan.
They were down 2 sets to nothing against the Flying Titans. Binawi nila yun. That was after losing 41-39. Kai Balualua. I mean, really so good, you know? I mean, former Lady Bulldog.
Chisa, it really going to her and giving her that confidence despite coming out from the bench. Sa kanya pa talaga sineset first option yung bola.
Prado, good coverage by Gutierrez. Joust, nanalo si Prado over Bautista. Bautista will attack. Yangat ni Saet. Here's Prado again. Oh wow, ang daming butas sa depensa ng Lady Troopers.
Going over the block. Usually there is no defense on behind the block. It's always to the side, and that's what she went for. That campfire right in the middle. PacificTown-Army not being able kanina. Hindi na nila natataas yung depensa nila.
Dalia Cruz in the game for the first time para sa mga nakaberde. Based on your assessment, what is right now the problem with the Lady Troopers?
Their mindset coming into this first set. Yes, you can always say that it's the first set. You know, you warm up, you have to get warm and really get the feel of the game. But it's the errors that they're taking right now that is not doing well for how they are thinking or how they're entering in this game.
Aside from that, as you see, Prado's on automatic right now. Aside from that, I mean, you may come in thinking first set lang to, pero with the level of competition here and the level of talent in the PBL,
Angels now at
pag
that
nabaon ka
point,
ng isang set, sometimes that's all the
Army. You came from 0-2 in that last game, so alam mo yun, it's never over until the 5th set. Truly, but Petro Gazz, they're also known to close things out. That was the first error of Kai Balualua, but she's on points. 4 out of 5 in this first set. Great numbers for her and her team.
That should have been the closer, pero nakakuha ng kill block.
16 out, 7.
The Angels.
Team captain, serving.
Reception has been very good for the Angels, and that's
Panaga
the finish.
ends the set
Coach Lanyog's been looking for
Petro Gazz, 25.
Activating their middles, Chisa really went for Jeanette Panaga despite that receive being far from the net. That connection to Panaga from Saet was the perfect finisher for that first set.
Oh, it's an awesome first set para sa Angels. Contributions from Panaga, Sabete, Prado, and they win by 10, 25-15 kontra sa Lady Troopers after the first set.